Hey guys, it's Mike here in Otter. Just a quick update. We're gonna go try and find Gracie in town to see if she's around. That is about all I'm going to be doing at the moment, and then I'll be hopping off. Nothing exciting, just a quick update in town because I didn't get on yesterday. There's a pitfall. We'll probably dig that up soon. So let's see. We need to go find Copper, or Booker rather. No, Copper. To see where Gracie is in town. She'll be at one of these signposts, just like Red is, and it'll tell us where that is, so I don't have to run laps around town. Wherever their Bust Legal Parker campaign is. Any going on? Yes, E4. Oh, right in front of him. He's staring at him the whole time. There's Gracie. And Gracie's car. How it got to this location down those ramps, no one knows. There's no road into town anywhere. I'm Gracie, the famous fashion designer. Love your bod, babe. I'd die for it. Oh, yes, this paw print. Obviously, she probably doesn't like it. Yeah. Okay. Do you see this hot-looking set of reels right here? Yep, Alright, Gracie. This hick town. Wow, okay. Sure. I will wash your car for you. And the trick to this is pressing B as fast as you can, and if you do not press it at 1,000,000 miles per hour, you will fail. And I often find that pressing it up and down, you can't do it fast enough. I'd like rub my thumb over the button to like just smash it. And some people use like a spoon to like rub it across the button. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to smash it. So we'll see what happens. And if it fails, then I'll just use a spoon from here on out. Oh shoot, you have to press A, not B. My bad. Well, I'm going to fail. I always thought I had to press B. Oh my god! Well, it's super sparkly, but I sat there like not doing anything for a minute. Yeah, so it's a so-so job because even though it looks really clean, I was probably really close. I just was pressing the wrong button for the first 2 seconds. So I think you only get a piece of Gracie branded clothing if you make it perfectly clean. Otherwise, you just get a basic shirt, which is dumb. That's probably what I got. I don't even know what I got. Oh, dang it. Well, if you press the A button and not the B button, don't follow my directions, then yes, it'll be a pretty good cleaning time, and you'll get one of Gracie's shirts. The only way to get that set of shirts for your catalog completion or your collection, or if you actually like the way that looks. Hey guys, welcome back to another journal of Animal Crossing GameCube. This is Mike here in the town of Otter. It is the 29th, Saturday evening. KK is in town, and we have quite a bit to see. This was originally going to be a part of a episode. Oh, I gotta stand perfectly in front. This is originally just going to be a small update to go with the episode from last time. The short segment, just a quick update from before, because I ended up not playing for a few days when I thought I was, because I was out of town again. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on now, and we're going to take care of business. We have lots to talk about. Because we also have a lot of stuff happening the next couple days in town, and I want to make sure we're prepared for those. Gumbo. I don't think I have this one yet, and I've been looking for it, and this was always a classic, a favorite of mine. I actually didn't find it till Wild World was the first game I played, so I forget who had this in his house. Like Cube or something had this song in his house, and I heard it for the first time after playing the game for like a year and was like, I need this song. So we haven't seen KK yet. And of course, I haven't been having the audio on so that Nintendo doesn't copyright it, although I could probably start to maybe adjust a little bit, but not that these have been getting terribly too many views anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I think I'm just going to keep the audio out. But his song, because he always plays out from 8 p.m. to midnight, outside of the train station. The first song you get to keep. You can request them. There's 3 songs, I believe, that you can only get if you request them from him. You will get duplicates if you keep doing like random songs, in which case you'll end up with 2 of the same song for your music box, which is no fun. But yeah, 3 of them you have to request. So you basically got those looking in Nintendo Power or online. It would tell you, hey, here's a secret song that KK knows, and then you can request that song. Of course, now there's lists online and the guidebook that everyone knows about. But I think it's like KK song 2 days ago and something else. I don't remember what it was. But lots of songs that come in later Animal Crossings pay privileges to this game, into its versions that it did. Either with tunes like KK Island in, I think is what it's called, in New Leaf is basically the theme song of the island you have in this version. You have Marine Song 2001, which looks back at this, or is, I think that might be in this game. I don't remember if it's a look back at this game or it's part of this game. I don't really remember too much. But as you play along, you get the different seasons that play, and I think it's always super interesting. Obviously, rainy in the spring, and then sunny, or the spring is cherry blossoms, the summer is just rain. You have autumn leaves falling in the fall, and then Christmas or wintertime is just snow. But the autumn leaves that fall in the town, that never happens in the actual fall, which, you know, I would have thought maybe there'd be like a day or two in the middle or late fall where, just like the cherry blossoms are, like around the Harvest Festival, maybe they originally intended for autumn leaves to be blowing around everywhere, which, like in Stardew Valley, I think would be awesome. But unfortunately, they did not include that, which is kind of sad. Oh, I Love You is the other song that they have, and Marine Song 2001 is in later games that they relate to it. I was just peeking in the guidebook here. So we got some more music. I think this is only the 3rd song or 4th song. I think that's the 2nd or 3rd time I've seen KK actually play. So of course, Missy has not been on. That pitfall, another animal fell in it because I could never find it, and I looked pretty hard for it. A quick check in here. I just collected a few items just from talking with neighbors and doing trades and villager stuff. So we're going to swap out what I've had this whole time, which was KK Love Song. We're going to pop in KK Gumbo. Play that instead. Just take a peek at our library, because I think I only got 3. Yeah. Okay, so so KK Love Song I got the start, KK Gumbo I just got, and Comrade KK was the other song I got from a random one. So yeah, the house is coming along pretty decent. We have some stuff to sell. I got quite a bit of bells. Of course, once this reaches 100,000, it will be paid off. I wanted to mention, I don't remember what I wanted to mention. Oh, I don't think I've ever mentioned, you guys can't tell, but the music in this game is like, if you stand on this side of the room and zoom out, it's very quiet. But if you zoom in and get close over here, the music's very loud. I guess some people have complained about that, and that's why they made it in future games where it's the same sound everywhere. I think I already mentioned that, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I didn't get to play for a few days in the week, but I was able to hop on just momentarily on these days just to see what was up in town. Tomorrow is April 30th, so I'm going to talk about the calendar for a second. April 30th, that's raffle day. We're going to deal with that in a second, but that will be exciting when that happens. And then Monday is spring cleaning, or May Day. We'll have festivities in town to do for a few days, so we'll be able to check on that. But otherwise today, Crazy Red sent me an invitation in the mail 2 days ago that he's going to be in town somewhere, and it's after 6 p.m. on the 29th. So he's in town, and we're going to go check and see where he is, because of course I'm obsessed with visiting him in case he has paintings like last time or an NES game. Also neighbors. We got 2 new neighbors since our last episode. Frigga, which is over here, and Costo, Wee in the other section. So we'll go. I've met them already, both of them, but I just wanted to see. I guess they're both gone. Okay, is this Frigga? Yeah, so they're both gone at the moment. So we'll see them at another point and show them on camera, I guess. I mean, they're not anything crazy. Neither of them in too particularly interesting. Oh, wait, I had like 3 days in a row of rain, because both times I kept thinking I was going to get on the evening, and every time it was raining. So I didn't, nothing really happened because of that. Although the stuff that, like, I didn't hunt for coelacanth or anything like that. Alright, let's chat with him real quick. I'm not looking to do daily activities with you guys right now. I'm just looking to take care of these tasks for this episode because it might get long if I take care of things too much. E4, which is right where he was last time. I think he has set signs in town he basically shows up at unless someone moves to where he is. Yeah. So he's down here this time. Actually, yeah, I think this is where he was before. Alright, Crazy Red, what you got for us today? I saw your flyer. That's what brings me in today, just like always. Also, the police were a little suspicious of you, but I think we'll see what's up. So if you can head on inside. There we go. And what do you have for us today? And it's all garbage. Dang. Maybe the detour sign is considered rare, but this I know isn't. This is pretty. But I'm pretty sure we got that already. I think I got that at Nook's. Dang. Well, Crazy Red, I'm not buying any of your scams for 6,000 bells, that's for sure. That is all garbage. You are sad that you visited this time. Let's see. That detour sign is not rare. The Azalea Bonds, yeah, none of these items are rare. They're all Nook items. Don't buy any of them. Gosh. Of all the good stuff you could sell, all of those NES games, those paintings, jeez, oh man. Oh, this is still coming along. So as I mentioned before, if you get a shiny spot, which I finally got one, I actually cut the tree down next to it. But there's a shiny spot in town. If you have nothing around it, and you bury another shovel inside of it, it'll grow into a golden tree. And I think it's sometimes they just get, trees in this game will sometimes just stop growing tall. And I think that's what that one did, because I think it should be another stage ahead. Sometimes they just get stuck on that middle stage. It's kind of just like a weird glitch. Some people say it's like if you visit them too many times, that might happen, but I definitely didn't visit them too many times. We're not going to fish and get distracted. I only visited like once a day, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But yeah, the neighbors in our town, we're getting close to where we're going to hit our max, so they've slowed down a little bit with how they're moving in. Which isn't terrible, but Costio, there he is, he's running around over here. We'll go say hi to him, the Frenchman, oui oui. I don't know how to do that accent very well, so we're just gonna, he goes, oui oui. Alright, we'll chat with you. You found a rare painting? Oh, that's right, it's mine. No! Dang. It's always a 50-50 with those. Sometimes if you say, can't see his house either. Sometimes if you say yes, he's like, oh yeah, because I found it over there. Here you go. Or if you say no, he'll be like, yep, it's mine, and then he keeps it anyway. Or he'll be like, oh, it's not? Oh, well, I guess I'll keep asking around. And then that's all he does. And you don't get it either way. But sometimes you get it when you answer around the other way. It just completely depends. Okay, so we took care of Red. We took care of the new neighbors. We took care of KK. We took care of updating ourselves with a calendar of what's to arrive soon. I'm a couple days behind editing episodes, but I'm behind on YouTube in general. So I'm going to try and get these next couple out on time. They'll only be like a day or so late. I caught a killifish in the pond. I think that was the only new fish I caught. No new bugs other than the cockroach. Maybe you didn't see me catch that. And I spent that. So I've been spending the time recently buying a bunch of stuff in the shops. Just because I wanted him to upgrade, and because I was trying to get stuff for the raffles. And I've been selling, I had sold like 100,000 bells worth of stuff. So we knew that Nook was going to upgrade soon. And the other day, so on April 28th, which was 2 days ago, no, yesterday, I got this letter in the morning. That's why I was only on for like a second, because I saw that he was closed, and then I just got off, basically. But April 28th, he was closed. And today, duh, if he was closed yesterday, the 29th, he's brand open. I was really worried there for a bit that he was maybe going to close right for the... Ooh, this might be a good spot for another golden tree. We might have to go... If he's got a shovel in there, we'll buy it. I was really worried that he was going to be closed on raffle day, which has happened to me before, and it sucks if he remodels on raffle day because you have all your raffle tickets. You can't use them. You have to travel to another town or just wait till next year, which is horrible. But that didn't happen. We now have Nook Way, which is, I think, like the best shop in this game. Because that has everything you need, but it's not overwhelming like Nookington's. So there we go. We have Nook Way, which does the same thing with the door as the other one did. The door kind of like moves like back, but also up. Okay, well, we're going to go inside to the grand opening of Nook Way. Feel free to browse, but try not to carouse. So, we get access to a whole handful of new things in the game that we didn't before. You know, Nook and Go just kind of expands the inventory, but it doesn't really give us access to anything new. This one does. He'll now have access to journals, so that little diary we have in our house that's kind of ugly, he's now going to sell a different variety of journals. You can pick different ones. They all do the same thing, but the diaries will at least look different to maybe match the room a bit better, which is nice. We now can paint our roof without having to let our neighbors do it, or Tom Nook doing it. When we upgrade our houses, so we can now paint. We also can now buy signboards, and we'll look at all three of these things another day, but we can now place these signboards out in town. Put them around and display patterns on them, because in this game you can't put patterns on the floor, but you can put them on these little signboards to decorate around town, which is nice. And New Leaf kind of brought these sort of back. They were a public works project, something very similar to them, so that's kind of what this is for, and we'll definitely be using them in the future. But it still only has 2 tools, still only 2 paper, but he does have more saplings. So now you don't just have normal saplings, you can now buy cedar saplings, which only grow in the top half of town, which is super nice. Still 1 umbrella, but now there's 3 shirts instead of 2, and now he has 4 furniture items instead of 2. And man, does he have a fantastic selection of stuff to buy today. This is great. Cabana, cabin, exotic, classic. Man, these are all some good looking furniture items you got here, Nook. Yeah, we're not worrying about the perfect town yet, so I'm not buying anything. But we'll go ahead, and I'm going to go home now. So now this is the raffle ticket time. I'm going to go home, and I'm going to check how many raffle tickets I have, and if I have 5 sets, if they're all in, divisible by 5, because every 5 is 1 go. And then I'm also going to get on Missy's account and see how many she has, and then based on how many she has, I'm going to basically take hers and use hers for her. And if she doesn't have a 5, I'm going to also buy those, and then we'll see if we can get a nice even round number to make sure we get it 5 times. There wasn't a shovel, so I'm just going to dig this up over here because it'll change tomorrow if I don't. Take the free money. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I didn't want this to get too terribly long, and I do need to run and get this done pretty quick. So, like I said, I'm going to gather up a bunch of raffle tickets, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next episode, where we will... Oh, I didn't sell my items, so I can't even take my raffle tickets to see what we've got. That's annoying. But I'll figure this out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the raffle tickets. Talk to you later. See ya.